Hi, I'm talking today to parents of special needs students about some of the implicit biases within the inventories that your child will be taking as part of his or her evaluation. When your child goes through this process, you're going to receive a lot of information, assessing your child and providing descriptions of his or her limitations and capabilities. I'm a lifelong educator. My doctorate is in curriculum and instruction. And I'm also the mom of a little boy who's been receiving services since he was 3 years old, and he is a true introvert, which has made me really conscious of some of the extrovert norms within all aspects of our society. We recently moved, and as part of that transition, we had to do another evaluation for our son to continue receiving services. This included speech and developmental evaluations, and one of the things I noticed right away was how many of the items within the inventory were really embedded within those extrovert norms. My son is 56 months old, and he received a developmental rating of 24 months in the area of peer interaction. But let me read to you some of the findings. Brody does not typically seek out games or activities with peers and instead tends to play on his own. Brody goes off on his own during work time. Brody seems fine with spending time with other children on arranged playdates, but does not initiate these on his own. These are all classic indicators of introversion and are not necessarily indicative of a developmental problem. As a parent, you know your child best, so follow your heart. If your heart tells you that there is something wrong, then definitely pursue that. But if you're receiving results from an evaluation that indicate a problem that you don't think is actually a problem, then you need to trust your instinct. Not all findings from these evaluations have to be taken as the absolute truth. In my son's case, introversion is part of the fabric of his being. It is not something that we need to embed within an IEP to cure or to habilitate him. Now, we are really fortunate that the team that worked with us at this school was really knowledgeable about this, and they indicated the same thing. They urged us to treat these findings with caution and take them with a grain of salt because they may be picking up on some characteristics of Brody's personality versus a true problem. As parents of introvert children, we need to raise awareness and educate the educators of our introvert kids because there are so many societal biases in favor of extroverts. One of the best things that you can do for your introvert child is to honor his or her way of being and help others to do the same, to make space for your son or daughter to be the best little introvert that he or she can be.